Taurus for May 2018. Let's see what the energy has for you. But first, I have a little bit of sound. And just a little bit of sound. That's the heart. No, pardon me. That's the base chakra. And I have all the chakra singing bowls on the size, tiny size. They're really cool. Oh, pretty. I wonder what it says. So this one says, nurture all you love. And it's a very beautiful card. Cannot begin to describe it. So let's see what that means for you this month, to nurture all that you love. I think nurturing all that you love is probably a really good thing to do. Even things you do not love would be probably a good idea to nurture as well. Because that which you resist persists. You know that old saying, and that which you don't resist leaves. So if you're really nice to that which you don't like, there's no reason for it to hang around. Let's see. Okay. So the first card I pulled is the Devil card. And truly, it's one of the major arcanas, so it's very powerful. But in this card, what it means is that people are afraid to look at themselves. They're afraid to look at that which they love. And they're afraid to love themselves. Most people have been taught or trained to look at themselves as evil. As you can see, she has horns there. When in truth, if you stop and unfocus your eyes and look just at your soul, soul is a gorgeous sight. And it's your soul. It's gorgeous. But the human part of us, we've warped a little bit so that we don't trust ourselves. But, and I always say this, we can look at ourselves and release that energy. Look what we find. All that beautiful energy that's freed up. Looks like a Christmas tree. So, and then I get this card right after it, which is a change card. But it's a change card because you choose to make it. It's not just a whimsical card that, oh, something came along out of the blue and you have to change. No, this is a choice. And if it's not a choice, then it's a man who's very sharp, very, very pointed in his talk. And he's probably not a comfortable person to be around. So, as a general rule, this is an energy, and it's an energy that you have chosen. And we pulled the Devil first, then obviously you have chosen to do something, because the Devil is a card of looking at yourself. Even the snakes down here have wings, so they're morphing into something new. And what new? I don't know. So maybe it's morphing away from arguing or as much as you have in the past, or having to protect your inner self quite as much. That's more than likely what it is. That card that's coming up, we're going to hold it for just a minute because it's an ending card. But this one is the Nine of Wands. It's morphing away from overprotecting, because again, what you resist persists. And if you need to protect yourself, then you don't own yourself. You don't own who you are. And how are you going to do that? You're going to look at your inner child, and you're going to cut away that which you no longer need. And when you do that, when you cut away that which you no longer need, because you become strong within yourself, and you're self-assured, and you're confident, your third eye opens up. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. You can be psychic and not spiritual, but you cannot be spiritual and not psychic, because a true spiritual person, and everybody's a true spiritual person, will have gotten rid of all the negative energy that stops us or holds us like a rock, and allows us to be very open and aware and be able to receive all that information, all that wonderful stuff. And so the card that I pulled first, before the princess, which is the Princess of Swords, is the Magician. And the Magician is the mover and the shaker. He brings things down from heaven to earth and makes things happen. So nurture all you love. And what will it give you? It will give you freedom. It will give you freedom to grow. It will give you freedom to create. And it doesn't have to be a mural on a wall. It can be a creation of pure emotion that is clean and fresh, because you have the tools. You have the tools that you've worked hard to get. But the ending card truly is this one. I just sort of happen to have a habit of picking while I talk. Picking cards, I mean. So this is the end card. So things, wonderful things may happen this month if you allow yourself to clear away the old emotion, which you have the strength to do and have the choice to do. And you don't have to protect yourself quite as much. So let's see what this card has for us. Oh, another pretty card. It's a very strange card, because we're telling you to get out there and be active, but it's also very realistic. It says be patient. And why do you need to be patient? Because we all expect miracles, and miracles don't happen in an instant necessarily. Sometimes they happen over the long haul. For instance, a child with leukemia gets better. He doesn't get better overnight. He gets better from having worked his way through all the stuff that's there for him to get better. Maybe he's gone through the route of the doctors and he's had a remission. Or maybe he's chosen another route. There are many routes out there, but they all are spiritual. So be patient. And that's the most hated card in the card deck. I can tell you that from having read for people over the years. But it's a good card. So again, namaste and I must go.